The North American promotional team does it again for Dissidia NT, leaking some content before it's actually available. Well, I think so. Anyways, it's Blue the Hedgehog here, coming at you with a little bit of Dissidia news about Dissidia NT. In today's video, we're going to talk about playable characters, which means somebody got leaked. I think. The last time the Western promotional team leaked something was in one of the Dissidia NT trailers, showing off, some basic game stuff. When they went over the assassin, Lightning pulled out her sword in her intro, but in the background for just a split second you could see Stellar Fulcrum. Now back then we didn't know it was Stellar Fulcrum, but we could tell it was a new stage that they hadn't talked about yet. So anyways, yeah, they've done this kind of thing before by accident, or on purpose? I don't really know, but they have leaked something before. Regardless, that was in that trailer. Let's talk about what happened today. So the following image got posted on Twitter. It's a little decent graphic, showing us some stuff. But if we look at the character section of the graphic, the very last two characters there are Spiritus and Materia. Now these are player character portrait icon things, so I don't know why they would be there. They're not like playable characters, or are they? What I don't get is that the team had more than enough characters to use to fill up those two slots. Not only that, they used Cecil twice for some reason. They could have easily filled up the missing slots with characters like Ultimisia, Cloud of Darkness, Jekt, Noctis, X-Death, but instead they decided to use Materia and Spiritus as characters. And my brain's just saying it's a mistake, But they have these assets of the character, selection icons in the game. They would have just sent them over to the Dissidia NT Western marketing team so you could just put them to their images. I don't see why they would have to, how they could fuck this up, like how they could put the wrong image in there. They probably have all the images of all the weapons and all the characters and all the icons. I mean, they had Noctis's little portrait in that recent trailer they just showed off, and all the other characters. So it's not like they don't have the assets to make, a proper, I don't know, advertisement on Twitter or whatever. My heart of hearts is saying, however, that somebody genuinely fucked up and put the wrong character image in there by accident. Whoever made this image probably doesn't know much about Final Fantasy, otherwise they wouldn't have used Cecil twice, and they would have known, let me not put Materia and Spiritus in this infographic or I'll get fired. One thing to note is that in the beta, Cecil does by default have two different icons for his character select portrait. Basically it starts off as Paladin Cecil, but if you decided to start off as Dark Knight, the little crystal icon will also switch to Dark Knight, until you, of course, switch back to Paladin. Personally, I don't have any footage of this because that would be a really oddly specific thing to record. But if you watch people playing the game, you look at their character select menu, and they switch to Dark Knight, you can easily see it happen. I do have some streams back when the beta was around, and if you look at the portrait, you can see the Cecil, sometimes a Dark Knight and sometimes a Paladin. So yeah, he does have two, different icons for both of his modes. With that being kept in mind, you can probably guess that they didn't just hobble it all together with the icons and make their own, with like Photoshop or whatever. They probably were just given all the icon images and told just go wild, but don't put these two in there, and then they put Spiritus Materia in the Twitter promotional image for the game. Anyways, I think there might be some kind of way to unlock Spiritus Materia in the game because of the stupid Twitter promotional image. I'm getting my hopes up, but if they're not there, I'm not going to be disappointed. I want to hear what you think in the comments below, by the way. Before we end today's video, I want to give a little mention to the Dissidia trailers that are coming out on Square Enix's YouTube channel. Each one highlights a different hero from each Final Fantasy, such as like Warrior of Light or Cecil. And I just want to mention them because there is a little bit of story content packed into each one, focusing on that character in the trailer. And in between the two cutscenes is a small gameplay segment. I just want to mention it in case you haven't seen them. I'll put a link down in the description to the Warrior of Lights, and you can look at them all as they come out. They're coming out like randomly. The four of them come out today. All four of them will come out today. Let me rephrase myself there, because I didn't know about any of these until today. We know, but none of us did. They just kind of went, here they are, and then it's like, oh shit, new content. Anyways, I'm Blue the Hedgehog. Make sure to stay safe. Make sure to go watch your favorite YouTuber. If I'm your favorite YouTuber, then God bless. If I'm not, then God bless you anyway. I want to make sure you're safe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye. Rambly at the end. Woo!